Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the lesson number 13 video tutorial for grade 1 mathematics, and today we are revising more and less concept with some worksheets. We are not doing any exercise from the book today. So on your screen you can find some groups where we have to find out the more and fewer. So we are going to talk about more and less and fewer. So there are group of pairs. Okay, I said this is group A or this is group B. That means on the left side you have group A and on the right side you have group B. So you need to check which group is having more pairs, right? So this you will find out. You need to count how many how many are they in one. In group A it's only one, and in group B it is 1, 2, 3. So they are having group B is having 3 pairs. 3 is greater than 1. 3 comes after 1 in number track. That's mean group B is having more pairs. Group B is having more pairs than A. Why? Because 3 is greater than 1. 3 comes after 1, right? Same if I give you example. If your father is giving you chocolate, your father gives you 2 chocolate and to your brother 4 chocolates. So you will say, sir, my father gives my brother more chocolates than me. Why? Because he is going to eat 4 chocolates and you will only eat 2 chocolates. This means he is having more chocolates than you. So in that way you have to find out, right? Same here. Now if you go for this figure for the apples, now you're going to find out the opposite. They're talking about fewer. Fewer means less. You have to check the smaller number now. So there are 2 groups, A and B. On the left side I'm going to count how many apples are there. These are only 2, 1 and 2. Whereas on B there are 1, 2, 3. So check which group is having less apples, less number of apples. So you will say, sir, group A is having less number of apples because 2 is smaller than 3. 2 is smaller than 3. So you will say, sir, group A is having fewer apples than group B. Let's go to the next picture. This is about the mice. Yes. Here we have to check the more mice. In which group the mice we have more mice, A or B. So when you check the mice, so you need to count. Without counting you will not be able to know which is having more mice. So I will start counting first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Group A is having 7 mice, whereas B is having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Group B is having 8 mice. This means group A is having 7, group B is having 8. This means group B is having more mice than group A. Why? Because 8 is greater than 7. 8 is greater than 7. And you need to find out more, so you will go to find greater number of mice. So where you can find more mice? In group B. So you will say, sir, in B group is having more mice than group A. Same for bugs. Here you need to find out which group is having less bugs, A or B. So you will say, you will start counting first. These are 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And group B, these are 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In group B, there are 8. So you will say, sir, 8 is less than 9. 8 is less than 9. Fewer means you need to check which is having less bugs. So because group B is having 8 and 8 is smaller than 9. 8 comes before 9. So you will say, sir, group B is having fewer bugs than group A. In the same way we have scissor balls and tennis balls also. So you have to find out which group is having more scissor balls. So I'll start counting in group A first. These are 3, and in group B these are 5. We want to find out about more scissor balls. So we'll see either 5 is greater than 3 or 3 is greater than 5. So 5 is greater than 3. You know 5 comes after 3 in the number track. We'll say that group B is having more scissor balls than group A. Or I can also say that group A is having less scissor balls than group B. Here we are talking about the tennis balls. This is group A and group B. So if I need to count it first to check which group is having fewer tennis balls, these are 6 and these are 5. Fewer means I want to check the less, a smaller number. So group B is having only 5 tennis balls, whereas group A is having 6 tennis balls. So 5 is smaller than 6. 5 is smaller than 6. That's why you will say that group B is having fewer tennis balls than group A. Coming to the next picture, where we have pumpkins. We have to check which is having more pumpkins, 2 or 1. This is very easy. Only 1 in group B and 2 are in group A. So 2 is greater than 1. 2 is greater than 1. That's why you will say, sir, group A is having more pumpkins than B. Or you can say group B is having less pumpkin than group A. When you talk about these cupcakes, so group A is having how many cupcakes? 4. Group B is having how many cupcakes? 2. And the question wants you to ask fewer cupcakes. Which group is having fewer cupcakes? So you want to find out the smaller number. 4 is smaller or 2 is smaller. So you will say, sir, 2 is smaller than 4. So you will say, sir, group B is having fewer cupcakes than group A. So this is the lesson which we completed yesterday about more, fewer, greater than, less than. Thank you.